All right, our guy Chibi Ukaegbu back on the podcast here on the Breakaway. Good to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, dude. Busy stretch coming up. We got the Jägermeister Cup coming up, which we're not totally supposed to talk about around under 21s, but it's the name of the tournament. We can't not talk about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy. All right, I want to talk about all the things that are going on with you. You got a lot. You just came back from U20 camp. Tell us about that experience. You've obviously gotten the call up many times in your young career, but what was this last call up like?
I mean, well, first of all, it was really hot in Florida, which I feel like it's not talked about enough. It's super hot, super humid.
Yeah.
But yeah, which kind of affected like the way we trained a little bit. You know, we kind of had to tone the load down for some guys, but I think overall,
not you though, right? Not you.
No. No, but it was still like a good experience. I think, you know, I had Coach Rob Valentino, which he has a good relationship with Neil. So it was just a good experience. You know, he gave me a lot of insight on how to improve my game, and I think it was just a really good camp for me.
That's awesome, man. Congrats, dude. How tough is it going from being in league play and like mind flip to go into these U20? I mean, it's got to be tough.
I mean, it's tough. You kind of just have to like trust you'll adjust in time and kind of trust who you're around and trust the staff and trust that they'll guide you in the way they need to. And then you kind of have to just flip that switch when you come back to Republic. And yeah.
How much notice do you get before going to these camps?
This camp, it was shorter than usual. I think it was like 4 days, which was insane. Yeah.
Wow.
Usually it's like a week.
Yeah.
Maybe a week and a half, but yeah.
Wow.
It's insane,
So, I mean, a week and a half is still a short period of time.
It is.
Because you're probably mentally like, all right, we got these games coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's a great opportunity. It's an honor, right?
Yeah.
But then you go and you're like, I got to completely pivot what I was thinking.
Yeah, it was crazy for me because I was getting ready to like I was thinking about Tampa. I was thinking about New Mexico, then Tampa, and then Rhode Island. But then the camp like fell in between where I couldn't think about Tampa anymore because I was just going to go to camp and then go from camp to Rhode Island. So it was definitely like something I had to mentally prepare for sure. Yeah.
How do you follow the Republic side of things when you're at camp? Are you texting with the guys, seeing what's going on? You're still in the group thread. I'm sure.
We have a little group chat, and obviously I wish them luck before the game. I know before Tampa, I wish them luck. And we actually had a dinner at Cheesecake Factory with the national team guys, and I was watching the game as I was eating.
Really?
It was funny. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you were where were you in Florida?
I was in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
And I know the guys were in Tampa, obviously.
Yeah. But humidity, right? Maybe you give them a heads up like, oof, guys.
Yeah. It was kind of back and forth. Like, I know Blake texted me. He was like, it's super humid over here. Training is very hard. And I was kind of saying, like, yeah, it's crazy over here, too. Yeah. And it was weird because we'd train and it'd be super humid and hot. And then right after training, it'd start raining and pouring. So it was weird. I didn't get it. Yeah.
A little different than I hear. It's hot here, but not as humid.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Big difference. A little more of a dry heat.
Yeah.
All right. It's your second call up of the year. Like when you get more and more of these call ups, like do you get a little more comfortable, a little more confident each time?
Yeah, of course. I think it's with anything, you kind of just get more confident as time goes along. And obviously, I mean, it was tough not being able to go. I was actually called to the camp in Switzerland, but I couldn't go due to injury. So that was tough. But then being able to bounce back and then getting called to this camp and being able to perform was really big for me, I think.
Yeah. What about formation changes and tactic changes? How much do you have to mentally pivot from, okay, this is what we do with Republic versus, okay, this is now what US wants me to do at camp?
Yeah, with US, we like to play in a 4. And then with Republic, obviously, we like to play in a 3. And I'm to the right of a 3. But I feel like it's mostly the same concepts.
Sure.
It's a little different, obviously being in a 4 and a 3, but it's mostly the same for the most part, yeah.
Do you, is it, like, you have to pivot the way you think or prepare or anything like that with the change in the back line?
I mean, I feel like in a 4, you have to be more of like the focal point, more of like a leader, just because like there's less numbers in the back. You have to be able to push your right back on, talk to your other center back, make sure you shift it over. So it is a little different, but I mean, for the most part, it's the same. Not too much thinking differently, yeah.
Now that you've kind of been to multiple camps, are you starting to create relationships with guys?
Yeah. At this point, like the camp I just went to, I was familiar with a lot of the guys from previous camps. So yeah, it's definitely good. It makes it easier to play on the field, yeah, when you have that connection off the field.
Yeah, right. And then off the field, I'm sure, like obviously you guys are there for it's a business trip, obviously, right? But I'm sure you still have a time to spend time with the guys. And
yeah, we did. We were going to the mall. We were playing card games. We were doing a lot of stuff. And I think that was, I mean, Coach Rob kind of talked about it, like that communication off the field is important on the field because then you're comfortable talking to those guys on the field. And you're able to take and give information in a way that doesn't offend anyone, I guess. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that's really important for us, yeah.
One of the things I've noticed with the Republic this year is amount of depth on the roster is insane.
Yeah.
We've seen it in some of these big stretches of games where, we had the Jaeger Cup on the semifinal against Rhode Island. You pivot, you go to a game against, I think was it Tampa the following day? No, Tampa was right before.
Yeah.
But there's just so many talented players on this roster where that next man up, like it's not just the 11 on the field, it's the full 24, 25 man roster that steps up. It's crazy how talented this group is.
I mean, I think that's just, it goes into the way we train. We train in a way that everyone's fighting for a spot. And I think that kind of helps in our game. And you saw it with the Rhode Island and Tampa, and then just the following, who did we just play? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
Yeah, now I'm blanking too.
Wait.
Hang on. It was a 2-2 draw. This is sad.
Oh my goodness, this is bad.
We'll cut this out.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
Hang on. Oh my gosh. So much of
Phoenix. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing.
So much forward thinking. Yep.
Anyways, yes, Phoenix, and you can see that our depth with how we were able to translate that into the game and how we were able to, bring on some subs and have them impact the game in a way that could help us pull through.
It seems like every time a subs come onto the field, right?
Yeah.
Like there's always an impact every single time, no matter which substitution, and it speaks to the level of quality on the bench.
Yeah.
It speaks to Coach Neal being able to keep guys into the game, maybe if they aren't even and focused and ready to go, even if they're not in the 11.
Yeah.
What do you think that is about this group that has that mindset of, when I come in, I want to make a difference. I'm pushing constantly.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's eager to play and everyone wants a spot in the team, and they know that with the success we're having right now, they have to play a big role when they come in to affect the game. And I think that everyone having that mindset kind of pushes everyone to be better, and you kind of see that in training with us. Everyone's always pushing each other to be better. Trainings are intense. Sometimes we don't train long, but due to the intensity that we train at, it feels like it's a tough, really hard session. So, yeah.
What's the hard training days are what, Wednesdays?
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard those are they're
super
tough.
They're tough. Yeah, Tuesdays tend to be more like sharp, explosive, quick, short-sided stuff, and then Wednesdays we kind of open up, do longer stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know we had Jack on at Restore a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
and you could tell he was a little tired.
Yeah, yeah. Though, especially for him as a wing back, he's up and down.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and he just came out of the cryo chamber. He's a little low injury,
shivering.
I'm used to Jack, who's like super energetic, like ready, quippy. Like I had all, and he was. You could tell he was like a little relaxed. It was like he was.
No, Wednesdays are definitely a push for us.
Yeah, no, that's good to know. Okay, so when you talk about this team compared to, when you've played years past, right? I feel like there is a mentality shift of even talking to the guys after the game Saturday. Obviously, disappointing draw. We're up 2-0, had a red card, gave up a PK. Like there's a lot of things, but like nobody seemed that distraught or upset, frustrated, but not really knowing like, we didn't have the performance we wanted, but like there wasn't a big roller coaster or a big dive in emotions, frustration. It was very much like wasn't what we want to do. We'll change that. We'll get back on the right track. What do you think that mindset changes?
I think it's just, for us, obviously, we have the Jaeger match, so I don't know, I can't talk about it too much. But no, we have the final coming up, and obviously, we're in a spot where we're pushing for first right now. So I think, dwelling on past mistakes from past games isn't going to help us. We can always learn from it, of course, but I think always focusing on the next game is important for us, and that's something that I think we've done really well. We've always taken what we could have done well from past games, and we've pushed on to, games in the future, and I think that's helped us. I think it's getting us results in games where obviously like Tampa, it was hot and we had to defend a little bit on the back foot, but we were able to pull through, and those are big results for us. That's what the finals are about, and
yeah, man. The road form, and really form in general, has been so good lately. Getting 3 consecutive road wins, one via PKs. It was funny when we had Timmer on earlier in the year. He mentioned he had never won a PK shootout before this year.
That's crazy. Yeah,
isn't that wild?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. That's insane.
So obviously we won a couple. So he's got the monkey off his back. But we did. I remember there was a game we lost. Did we lose PKs? I think we did in like game 3 of Jaeger. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't remember exactly.
Game 3 of Jaeger, was that Orange County?
Yeah, maybe it was.
No, that one we just lost 1-0 last minute.
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't remember who we played Saturday, man. It's a long season.
It's been a long day.
It's been a long day.
Long season, yeah.
And there's, we're looking ahead, looking forward. So it's fair. All right, we got the final coming up on October 4th.
Yes.
Obviously, a huge match. what has the mindset for the team kind of been? You got this kind of hanging out. You know it's coming, but you got league matches coming up before then that you got to focus on.
Yeah, I think for us, like, of course it's a final, and we're always gonna, have that in the back of our head lingering. But we just have to remember that at the end of the day, if we perform and we focus on our performance, I mean, we just have to play like any other game, and I think that will, that won't let our head get all out of sorts, and we're not thinking about different things. Like, we just have to focus on. Right now, we're focusing on the next game, which is Colorado, and then we'll take it one game at a time. And then once we get to the finals and we're there, we'll be locked in.
Yep. Yeah. That makes sense. As a fan, what's the biggest sporting event you've been to?
What is the biggest sporting event I've been to? I think it's the Warriors game. 2015. That's probably the biggest event I've been to.
Who was in the final?
No, I think it was just a regular season game, but it was right before they made like a playoff push. I forgot who they played, but the atmosphere at Oracle is insane, especially those years. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. What about soccer? And what's the biggest one you can think of as a fan?
Soccer, I'd say I went to a Barcelona game in Camp Nou in Spain. Yeah, they had played. I think they were playing Villarreal, and this was in 2016, 2017, something like that. Yeah, that. Insane. Camp Nou's atmosphere is insane. Yeah,
that's cool, man.
Yeah,
it's pretty exciting that we got a final coming to SAC. I mean, how excited when you saw the draw was gonna be at home? You guys have been on the road for the first 2 rounds.
I mean, we were so excited. I think we were in the middle of the airport and we started yelling as soon as we saw the draw. It was insane because, bro, just fighting on the road like that and getting results, it's big for us. And the fact that we get to bring this game at home, it's huge.
Yeah, I'm sure the league is probably a little thrilled too. They've been seeing it. It's gonna be a sellout. It's gonna be a big atmosphere. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. This episode is brought to you by SMUD. Are you ready to join us and put down the pump? If you're ready for a clean start, contact SMUD first. SMUD will help you find ways to save, share the best options to charge at home or on the go, and answer any questions you have about owning an electric vehicle. For everything you need to know about buying, charging, saving, and low rates, start here. Contact SMUD at smud.org/driveelectric. Choosing the right health plan for you and your family is simple with Western Health Advantage. Their plans include wellness programs that put you in the game and on the field with ways to stay fit and healthy. Check out their affordable plans that have been helping keep our community strong for over 25 years. Go online to westernhealth.com. Again, that's westernhealth.com. This episode is brought to you by UC Davis Health, where care goes beyond hospital and clinic walls to advance health and wellness, because better health takes more than health care. It's having access to healthy food, supporting communities, and believing in better. Learn more at believe.ucdavis.edu. All right. You are on the field for the penalty shootout against Loudoun in the quarterfinal.
Yeah.
What number were you?
I think I was 7.
Oh,
7.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's pretty good, man.
It's not bad. Yeah. I mean, I was kind of thinking in the back of my head, if it gets this far, I know where I want to put it. That's all that matters.
Oh, okay. That's good. You're thinking about it. I thought you were going to say you didn't want to take it. I was like, no. You want it. You want it.
Yeah, no, I want it.
100%.
I'll
Love
take
that.
It, yeah.
So you were above the other center backs?
I was, Lee was ahead of me, and then it was me.
So Lee was 6th?
Yeah, I think he was 6th. Or maybe I was 8th and you were 7th. I just know I was 7th or 8th, something like that.
All right,
gotcha. And then so it was Lee, me, then Freddie.
Do you guys line up in order?
We don't. We kind of get the lineup before, like the first 5, and then the rest of us kind of just choose amongst ourselves. Yeah.
Choose amongst yourselves, like where to stand, you mean?
Yeah, where to stand and who's taking it from 6 through whoever.
Got it. Did you think you were coming up?
I wasn't. I don't think so. I don't think I was too concerned about taking a pen, which is crazy. I think I just had faith in Jared. I think I knew he was going to pull through.
Yeah, I mean, what a run for him! It's so cool to see. We talked about depth earlier, but like seeing him, Danny's been so good. He doesn't get a lot of opportunities, but when he does, he steps up. I think he's allowed 1 goal the entire tournament.
Yeah, it's insane.
I mean, he's been awesome in PKs too. Yeah. What does that mean? Like seeing a guy like him step up in those moments?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just goes back to the depth we were talking about, like having guys that are ready to take their opportunity. And he's had a good mindset from the beginning of the season. He knows that whenever he's on the field, he's gonna try his best and he's gonna take any opportunity he has. So yeah, that's been big.
You have seen kind of Blake Willie have a little bit of a breakout year this year, getting a lot of minutes. You can just see him start to blossom on the field. Oh, yeah. You had that last year. You kind of had that coming out party where you were like, man, everyone's like, oh my God, look how good this guy is.
Yeah.
What is it like for you being able to see him have a little bit of that moment.
I mean, it's great. We do got to get him a goal though. It's coming. We
I know.
got to get him a goal.
He's had a couple of chances.
Yeah, he's had some chances. He's got a lot of assists right now. He's got, I think, 3 now.
Yeah.
He's doing
he
well
had
with
his
that.
first 2. He had back-to-back assists.
After
his first one.
Yeah, but it's definitely I mean, both of us coming from the academy, we've been playing with each other for like 4 or 5 years now. So it's really special to see that he's getting his opportunity and he's taking it and he's getting the minutes he deserves.
Dude, he is feisty, man.
Yeah. He's definitely like, you don't expect it from him just looking at him.
I know.
And I think that's what helps. It's a little like, you don't expect it to come from him. And then
he just looks like super nice and kind of all of a sudden, wham, that was a hard tackle.
I remember
yellow card 3 minutes in.
You remember that game, right? Yeah. What game was it? Do you remember?
I don't remember. It was early in the season.
I just remember I was on the bench watching that game, and then I see Blake. He just goes in just as hard as he can, and yellow card.
Right away. I mean, hey,
insane,
set a tone.
He did set a tone. That's what he says. I was like, "Are you crazy? Like, what are you thinking?" And he's like, "I set the tone." That's all he says. I set the tone. So, can't really say too much.
That's funny, man. That's funny. How has Neil Collins as a center back, as a coach? What has he taught you? What have you guys talked about? How do you feel like you've gotten better with him being a former center back coaching you?
I mean, I think especially just because I'm a young center back, I think just the experience he brings and areas where I can improve in my positioning. He's kind of, told me where in certain spots where I should be, and just constant film watching. And with Martine and Eric too, they've been really helpful in helping me improve in some of those aspects in my positioning defensively.
Interesting. Yeah.
And just little changes, just angles I could provide on the ball to have more time to play passes for going forward. Just been huge for me, especially this year. Yeah.
What about so you've been watching more film, kind of really analytical on the film side? Like what? Give us an example of like one thing. It doesn't have to be anything that's coming up, but that has happened in the past. You're like, okay, I can make this change, and you've seen it like kind of pay off.
Yeah, I'll give you an example. So I mean, just blindside runners. The winger coming in from Jack's side. I'm on the right side, obviously. Right. So the winger coming in, just being able to check shoulders and, being side on, ready to run in behind, but also ready to step forward if I need to. Like little things like that. Or when we're in possession, when Freddie has the ball in the middle, can I be at an angle where I could get the ball quicker so I could release it out wide or play a pass forward or take space?
Interesting.
Yeah. Little stuff like that. But it's little, but it makes a huge difference in game. Yeah. And it allows us to get on the ball and get spells of possession.
Yeah. So, it's been about a 2.5 month stretch where you guys have been pretty much lights out. I know we've had, the Oakland game was an unfortunate draw. We had this last Saturday, a little bit of an unfortunate draw. If that's the worst it's going to get, like, man, things are good. Are you guys feeling that confidence build throughout the season this past 2.5 months?
Yeah, 100%. Just going back to, always looking forward and always taking bits and pieces of what we could have done better and pushing ourselves forward. I think that's been huge for us going into games, even when we have unfortunate draws like Oakland and obviously Phoenix. I mean, just continuing to look forward has been big for us. And, we've kind of talked about it in the locker room amongst ourselves. We're at a point right now where all that matters is that we keep pushing forward and looking forward to the next game. Yeah, that's right. And I do think also you guys don't get too high after wins either. Like you celebrate. Yeah, we celebrate, but we're on the next one after. Yeah. So, it's definitely an interesting mentality that I think really helped you guys. Yeah. Don't get too high, don't get too low. Yeah, all right. I want to ask about like you've seen the team kind of progress throughout this year, right? Has the team bonding? I know we've had a lot of guys around for a little bit. You've obviously been one of those guys, but has the team gotten closer throughout the season as the successes come, right? Everybody kind of vibing, gelling a little bit more off the pitch as well? Yeah, for sure. In the locker room, we always have our little banter, and, in the lounge before training, we always have our little banter and we joke amongst each other. And it's been really fun to, kind of mesh with some of the guys and even the new guys coming in this season. I think it's been really important for us, and, it's been helping our team chemistry out a lot. So, yeah. All right. You got a question for me to wrap us up? Let me see. Let me think. Don't ask about my favorite restaurant because I keep getting crushed about what I say. So. Wait. I have to hear this first before I ask you the question. Jack crucified me after we finished last time. Okay, what was it? There's many restaurants I like. I'm a big Zocalo fan, so I like me some Zocalo. Yeah. Okay. You don't like Zocalo? I'll let you slide because I won't be like Jack, but that's horrible. I'm not gonna lie. That's terrible. Zocalo's for your favorite restaurant? What's yours? I was thinking more like I really like Brazilian steakhouse, like Fogo de Chao, stuff like that. That's what he said. Yeah. So Zocalo's wild. But I guess it's like a full experience, Yeah, I guess so. I get a pitcher of guava margaritas. Okay. It's like an experience versus like just the food. Yeah. It's like I guess it's a whole thing. Yeah, I guess that's wow.
All right, but don't ask me that. Let's move on,
Okay. I won't ask you that.
I get that one a lot.
Okay, I'll say.
All right.
I know that's messy. I can't ask that. I'll just say, if you could play a position on the field,
Yeah.
Say it just against Phoenix on Saturday.
Yeah.
Which position do you think you'd be most effective in, and why?
Most effective. Damn, that's a good question, man. That's a good question.
I'm curious.
Smaller guy. I'm a smaller dude. So
Okay.
so that's an effective.
Okay.
So center back is out.
Okay, center back's out.
I would say, yeah. Depends on like if you tell me. I would say, okay. Let me explain this before I get in.
Okay.
I would say striker because here's why.
Okay.
Here's why. Because I would get exposed in the midfield. I'm not
fair.
in shape enough.
That's
Same
fair.
with wingback because those are the other twos I was thinking of. Striker, like you could hide a little bit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I could hide. No one will really know.
Okay, makes
You know,
sense.
you get a good opportunity that someone else sets you up. So
Okay.
that's the thought process. By no means am I saying that's an easy position. I'm just saying
Okay.
I could hide and people maybe wouldn't know how
That's
out
fair.
of shape I am.
That's safe. That's a safe answer.
I think so, right?
That's safe. Yeah.
If you said wingback, I'd be like, I'd be toast in 8 minutes.
I think you got it.
No, man.
No, maybe not. Actually.
Midfield, same thing. Midfield, crazy amount of running.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, there's a
What's the mileage you get? Because I know you guys track that. Like, what's your mileage you get on games?
What do we track? I think we track it in meters. So it's always from games. It's always around 10 to 12,000 meters.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
See, no.
and-
Jack.
Like-
I know he runs a lot.
Yeah,
Both
he does.
wingbacks do a lot of movement midfield.
yeah. No, they do. Their numbers are always up.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
Ooh, maybe it's goalkeeper, man.
You think you could be a goalkeeper?
I'm saying from a physical fitness perspective.
I'll tell you right now, the first shot that gets fired to you is getting parried right into the goal. Goalkeeper's crazy take from you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you just said you were a smaller guy, so
I know, but my whole perspective is I'm trying to hide so I don't get exposed.
you'll get exposed at keeper.
Hey, we got a good back line,
Listen,
man.
Our keepers are used sometimes in the build-out, so we got to trust you to be able to get on the ball.
That's true. That's not. I take it back.
Striker's a good answer. I
would say I would come into the game and immediately fake an injury is what I would do. I'm out. I'm coming in. Take me out.
That's a smart answer, though.
I think so.
I didn't think you would go there. That's a smart answer.
Listen. It's all. Just don't want to get embarrassed, man.
Fair enough.
I see these people come in at we do a halftime contest, right? They come and kick, and every time I'm like,
which is crazy. I also just realized not too long ago that the kids do the Stratford 45 run that they all sprint from end to end. I never saw that before.
Yeah,
that's insane.
It is insane.
It's crazy. I saw one kid take off immediately, just way past all the other kids, and then I saw some other kids rest. It was crazy. It gets hectic. Yeah.
It does get hectic. It does get hectic.
Yeah.
So we do the halftime contest where you have to make it from center pitch. It's not that difficult, right?
Which I've been watching. I've seen that performances have been a little bit disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some people slip and fall. I've seen some people not even get it close to the 18-yard box. It's okay.
Give people advice. We're gonna play this at the next game, I think.
Okay.
We're gonna play this before they kick. What's your advice to someone coming in?
Keep your eye on the ball. Okay. That's first. That's the rule number one. Is keep your eye on the ball. Strike through the center of the ball.
Yes.
The ball's at the center of the pitch. Yep. The goal's roughly the center of the pitch too.
Yep.
Keep your eye on the ball. Strike through the center of the ball as hard as you can. And then if it goes just a little wide, left, right, it's okay. I can accept that. But for the ball to be going out 30 yards, come on, we can't have that.
Do you keep it on the ground? Get it in the air. It's wet usually, remember? So that's why
it is wet usually. So try to keep it on the ground, I would say.
All right.
If you try to go in the air, then you might some of your mechanics might be a little messed up. So I'd say just try to focus on hitting the center of the ball, play it on the ground, just like you're playing a pass to someone. Yeah, that's it.
All right, it's good advice. What a way to end it. Try to win. We got people trying to win some money, man. It's I think $500 next week.
What's the prize pot at now?
I think it's at 500. We gave away 600 or 700 this year. Yeah,
you did.
So it goes up 100 a game.
Okay.
Every miss, which was part of the reason why.
How do we choose the people? Just random?
It depends. It's usually random fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I walk up and I'm like, this person might do it, and then I look up and I'm like, this person has
not gonna do it.
And then a lot of people this last guy was like, I just don't want to fall.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. Let me add that as a tip. Be confident in yourself. We gotta be a little more confident. I've heard that response too many times. I just don't want to fall. Or I just come on. You got it.
I've tried it for the record.
Okay.
You can do it, people. Come on,
You've done it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not easy, but like I wouldn't say I will make it 100% of the time. You think you can make it 100% of the time?
Okay.
4%.
Out of how many attempts?
Well, how many do they get? Or how many out of how many?
Okay.
Out of 10. How many did you make
out of 10? Okay, I think I'd make 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think I'd make 10 out of 10. I was thinking like 100. Then
Yeah.
But you heard it here first. If Connor can do it, anyone can do it. Connor can do it. Anyone can do it.
That is accurate, man. That is accurate. Chibi, man, this was fun, dude. Thanks for coming.
Of course.
In,
thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course, man. Thank you.
Yep.